Well, this is one of the things about being old. I mean, I own a vintage guitar that it's been mine the whole time. I've even got a couple sport coats that would probably pass for vintage, and if I stop being so fat, I'll wear them again. This is a newish song. I hope I can make it all the way through, but it's got a shelf life, I hope, so that it won't be useful anymore. It's based on one premise. You ever think when you refuse to pick up your phone when it's those guys who are trying to rob you, you ever think that the robot callers get upset? They're feeling neglected? We've been trying to get in touch with you about your warranty. Why don't you pick up? Why don't you talk to me? See, this is what I'm worried about. Nothing in my hands, nothing up my sleeve, just this one-time offer you won't believe. Why don't you pick up and talk to me? I got a buddy from the IRS. He says your taxes are a terrible mess. He's got a warrant for your arrest, but will you take his calls? Oh, honey, that old car, it's gonna break your heart. What with the high cost of labor and parts, well, we could make it better if you just talk to me. I'm gonna treat you like my bestest friend, and all I need's your password and your SSN. Why don't you pick up? Why don't you talk to me? A prince from Africa called me today. He says he's got some $1 million that he needs to give away. He's chosen you for the big payday, but will you take his calls? Oh, honey, why do you treat me the way that you do? Don't you think that robots have feelings too? Oh, why don't you pick up? Why don't you talk to me? Maybe if I call another 20,000 times, you'd reconsider, maybe change your mind. Well, you pick up and talk to me. Why don't you pick up and talk to me? Baby got a new way of walking, talking, walking. I'm gonna start this again. Baby got a new way of walking. Look how light on her feet. People stare and she doesn't care. She just dances down the street. Every single step's a revelation. Every move's so beautiful and free. It's caused a lot of speculation. And baby's walking out on me. Baby got a new way of talking. That's not conversation, that's a song. People hear and they gather near. and they want to sing along. They say her voice is almost magic, sweeter than a bluebird up a tree. That's why I think that it's so tragic that she ain't talking to me. And all the boys down at the Quickie Mart, they say, ooh, that woman is a total work of art. And all the girls down in a cul-de-sac, they say, well, what you gonna do, boy, if she never come back? Baby got a new way of loving. She gonna set this whole world ablaze. Just one touch, it's almost too much, and a kiss would leave you dazed. Her heart is filled with such emotion, deep as the ocean. You know it's true. I can read between the lines. I know she's no longer mine, and baby loving somebody new. And all the boys down at the Quickie Mart, they say, whoo, that woman is a total work of art. And all the girls down in the cul-de-sac, they say, well, what you gonna do now? 'Cause she's never coming back. That old baby got a whole new way of loving. She's gonna set this whole world ablaze. Just one touch, it's almost too much, and a kiss would leave you dazed. Her heart is filled with such emotion, deep as the ocean. You know it's true. I can read between the lines. I know she's no longer mine, baby loving somebody new. Baby loving somebody new. Thanks. So, Tom, you are a fellow exile from New Jersey? What part?
Norway.
Ah, yeah. I was unfortunately up in Sopranos country. Yeah, up in Essex County. I was in one of the Caldwells, which I don't recommend as a place to live if you want to have a life. Yeah, well, that I've heard. North, which is the worst. We went shopping for schools for our kids, and that's a terrible way to pick a town. On the other hand, I do know the principal products of New Jersey. Pharmaceuticals, financial services, and angry women in leopard skin print. Tommy's old girlfriend used to call him an asshole, or she'd get ticked off and throw things at his head. Ashtrays and coffee cups, and one time a brick If she'd had a better arm, he might be dead. They'd fight and fight until the neighbors called the cops. Then they'd make up till they called the cops again. And when she left, he thought he'd find someone just like her. Still wants to, but now he wonders when. For you know, he admires a girl with some fire. No dewy-eyed babies, no ice water ladies. Just give him a girl with some fire. And Tommy's old girlfriend had this 8-year-old daughter. She thought that Tommy was a tool. Put cat shit in his boots, peed on his toothbrush, threw tantrums when he picked her up at school. And Tommy's old girlfriend never did one thing to stop her. She said, Tommy, man, you know the way she is. Tommy shrugs it off. Kid's just a kid, you know. The truth is that he wishes she was his. For you know, he admires a girl with some fire. No dewy-eyed babies, no ice water ladies. Just give him a girl with some fire. And Tommy's old girlfriend moved to Winslow, Montana. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Works as a waitress while she looks for something better. And that something better's kind of hard to find. Goes out with cowboys, they're polite, they treat her gentle. They've got her close to giving up on men. She thinks of Tommy, not often, just sometimes. She wishes she could see that fool again. For you know, he admires a girl with some fire. No dewy-eyed babies, no ice water ladies. Just give him a girl with some fire. For you got to admire a girl with some fire. No dewy-eyed babies, no ice water ladies. Just give me a girl. I know I won't deserve her. Just give me a girl with some fire. Thank you all. You guys know this one. Perhaps it's the color of the sun cut flat in the covering. The crossroads I'm standing at. Or maybe it's the weather. Oh, it's something like that. But Mama, you've been on my mind. Oh, I don't mean trouble, please don't put me down. Don't get upset, I'm not grieving. Oh, saying I can't forget you. I do not walk the floor, bowed down and bent, but yet, Mama, you've been on my mind. Well, even though my mind's hazy and my thoughts, they might be narrow, where you been don't bother me or bring me down in sorrow. Oh, it don't even matter to me who you're waking with tomorrow. Mama, you've been on my mind. And I am not asking you to say words like yes and no, please understand me. I got no place for you to go. I forgot the line. And Mama, you've been on my mind. Oh, when you wake up in the morning, Mama, look inside your mirror, you know I won't be next to you. You know I won't be near. I'd just be curious to know if you can see yourself as clear as someone who has had you on his mind. I'd just be curious to know if you can see yourself as clear as someone who's had you on his mind.